God knows our end from our beginning. But if we are committed and faithful to God, God can use us even with our human frailty. Moses spent 40 years in that desert, right, in the desert of Midian. God was building him. He was allowing him to go through some things because he knew he was going to use him mightily. And then he told him, you go to the children of Israel first. He said, you go and tell them that I sent you. You know, so Moses was asking for, some backup. Who am I going to say? He said, I am. You tell them that I am. I'm the God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He said, you go to the elders of Israel and tell them I am has sent you. See, God wants us to go. He wants us to go to the people, right? And tell them, look, God has sent me to you. He wants us to do that. But will we be faithful like our brother Moses was faithful? Now Moses, he had to deal with, first of all, Pharaoh. He had to deal with Pharaoh saying, who is God? Who is God that I should obey him? Right? First he had to try to say, Lord, I really can't talk. I'm kind of slow. And why are you going to send me? Paraphrase, because, can't you send somebody else? You see? But God said, no, I'm going to be with you. So to those of you that say, well, I don't know. God wants to use you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. No more excuses. God's looking for faithfulness. Well, I don't know what to say. Will you tell them what God has done for you? Will you be faithful in that? Tell them what God has done for you. So God has to build his confidence. We know the story. He told him to put his staff down and turn it into a snake. He picked it up. He told him to put his hand inside of his cloak, and it was leprous when he brought it out. Then he put it back, and it was just like his normal flesh. So God, through his word, will build you up with the faith that you need. But listen, God is not building you up for you to sit down. God builds us up for us to go out. That's why he builds us up. You see, God is waiting to testify and say, he's faithful, she's faithful, they're faithful, that church is faithful. They will do what I told them to do.